and put the image of the Lord being a so-called white man and to take the natural resources of that land, man. All right? So that's devising iniquity. Now, when you go to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High said what? If you move a man's landmark, well, that's what they did.
Yeah.
All right? They came and they claimed that land under who? The false God, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christos. And then they pushed that philosophy on the 10 tribes of Israel. So read that again. Wait a minute, brother, you got something right quick.
Proverbs 23, verse 10. Remove not the old landmark.
Right, remove not the old landmark. Why? Because Yahweh Shai, the Father and the Son, all right, in the word of Jesus Christ, they gave each of the nations their landmark, man.
Yeah.
They said, look, all right, this belongs to Moab, this belongs to Ammon, this belongs to Ham, this belongs to Ishmael, and this belongs to the so-called white man. Which is what? Mount Seir, man. All right? Mount Seir, Ja'ai, which means here, hearing. All right? So the Most High said, don't remove the own landmark. And that's what Cristoforo Colombo and his cohorts, all right? They set to move the old landmarks, man.
Right.
And make it their own, man. For natural resources and to put white supremacy on the children of the Lord. That's why when you go into that movie, 1942, 1492, Salah here, brother. Man simple with his tongue, but not with his heart.
That's why we here.
That's why the brotherhood is here. 1492, Queen Isabella said, wait a minute, are those not the Lord's feet of the house of Israel? Why? Because the records were in the Bible, man.
That's right.
All right? Because the records were in the Bible. So they knew that the people that were over here on this side of the world, all right, were a part of the lost tribes of Israel. The 10 tribes of the lost tribes of Israel, when you go into the Apocrypha, it gives you the account of the 10 tribes coming over here on this part of the land from fleeing from the Assyrian captivity.
Got it.
All right? So, read that again.
Proverbs 23, verse 10. Remove not the old landmark.
Yeah, remove not the old landmark. And that's what the so-called white man did. That's why he came to the same very day, man.
Yeah.
He moved the Native Americans starting with Cristoforo Colombo and his partners. All right? What is America named after?
Yeah. America eventually.
America is named after a Roman general, a so-called white man, man. Named America Vespucci, man. Yeah, right. And it's a so-called Italian. Right. Yeah, so-called Italian, a Roman general, America Vespucci, man. When the Most High moved them in the spirit to come over to this side of the land to put hell on the 10 tribes of Israel, man. Because they were already causing hell over there in Europe where the so-called black man was ruling, man. All right? So the Lord said, remove not the old landmarks, man. And they took one North American tribe and they moved them over to this part of the land. All right, well, this is our land now.
Yeah.
So you remove the old landmarks.
Yo, what's up? Don't worry about it.
And that's going against the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Go ahead, read again.
Proverbs 23, verse 10. Remove not the old landmark and enter not into the fields of the fatherless.
Right, and that's exactly what they did. Go ahead.
For their Redeemer is mighty, and he shall plead their cause with them.
For their Redeemer is who? Yahweh Shai. All right, he is mighty. Read that again.
For verse 11, for the Redeemer is mighty.
For the Redeemer is mighty. Even though the so-called white man Well, it's really them Amalekites, man. Was Christopher Colombo, he's an Amalekite, all right? So that's the one who financed the slave trade, all right? But Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and the Latino tribes, man. Because when you read that book, Black Indians, it tells you how when the Spaniards came over there, they put the Latino and Native American tribes into cargo slave ships as well, man.
Yeah.
And with chains and chained them up. All right, just like the so-called black man. Same thing, and they put them in the bottom of cargo slave ships, man. All right?
They showed you in the movie 1492.
Right.
Christopher Columbus, as a gift to the Queen, he brought Native American Indians, indigenous people, over there to the Queen, all right, as a gift.
Right.
He gave you Israelites as a gift to the Queen, man. So you was put on slave ships, man.
Yeah, that's why the scripture said you went into captivity together, man.
That's right.
All right? You so-called Negroes and you so-called Latinos, Native Americans, you went into captivity the same way, man. And then they paraded them in the streets of Barcelona, Spain,
Right.
butt naked, man.
Right.
I'm talking about you so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Mexicans, so-called Dominicans, and all them names are names that the so-called white man gave you, man. All right? You ain't no goddamn Dominican, man. You ain't no goddamn Puerto Rican. You ain't no goddamn Mexican, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 11, for the Redeemer is mighty.
Yep, which is Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh